All right. Hi, guys. So I'm going to give you the rundown of the reset. I know I don't even care. Whatever. I know I gave you like at the beginning of what it was going to look like, but now I'm pretty much to the end. It's Wednesday. I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 more days left. So pretty much there. So I kind of wanted to give a rundown of what each week looked like, what is expected, and kind of how I've had the progression and of getting through this. So let me grab a full pack that we have. Okay, so I can explain each piece of it. So when you get your pack, it comes like this, and a really cool, exciting little box. Ultimate Reset. So has all your little stuff in it. Look at this little nifty stuff that comes with it. I showed you guys the little booklet that comes with like your meal plans, the foods that you eat each day, and kind of the recommended grocery list, as well as like the replacements that you can have for the different type of food. If you don't prefer one of the foods from there. So sorry for all of the yawning that I'm sure is about to happen, because I'll tell you about it when I talk about week 3. All right, so in the nifty, cool little things that they gave you that little bag that I talked about. They give you this little bracelet. It's supposed to be like this reminder. The reason why I have a full pack, let me do this little disclaimer. The reason why I have a full pack is because I bought 2 at the same time, because Corey was supposed to do this with me. That didn't happen. He told me, hell no, basically. So this little reminder thing. So on your first week, oh my God, I told you. Okay. On your first week, what do you do? Oh my gosh, I'm like having serious like blank thoughts on here. So on your first week, all you need to do, first week you take Optimize 3 times a day, 2 pills each time. So this is a supplement that it says supports nutrition, absorption, and bioavailability. So you start this right literally on day 1, 3 times a day, 2 pills each time. You also take, on your 3rd time you're supposed to have supplements, your Power Greens. Now, if you had the Power Greens and Shakeology Boost, this is that. But you're literally taking like a straight shot of it. It says, it recommends that you should, how much water does it say? Directions. It says 4 to 6 ounces of water. Don't do that. Take an ounce. Take it like a shot. That's it. Trust me, you will not want to do any more than that of this stuff. It has like, I just say it has like the smell of healthiness and like a freaking shot. It smells like kale, celery, spinach, greens blended together to take. Words cannot express how happy I am to only see 3 of these bad boys left. Like, can't even describe how happy I am. The way that I had to take this for week 1 was I literally had to like shake it up, put it in a shot glass, have a lemon wedge, take it. No, okay. I had to put it in a shot glass, mix it up, plug my nose, take it, still have my nose plugged, put the lemon wedge in it, and then go from there. Now, I'm not going to lie, I still have to plug my nose, but I don't need the lemon wedge. So, progress, right? This, you take it once every single day throughout the whole entire 21 days. These. Not going to lie. Then at the, before you have your dinner, my Lanta, before you have your dinner, you take Soothe. And these are these tiny little orange pills. And you take these 2 of them when you take your Optimize also. And this says ingredients traditionally used to support digestive health and the body's response to oxidative stress. Whether that's helping, I don't know, but you know, whatever. Look at this hair, holy moly. So week 1, you're able to have meats. So that includes fish and chicken. I mostly had fish just to try to like reduce it down as much as I possibly could to kind of prepare myself for week 2. Week 1 was super easy as far as food-wise. Super easy as far as food-wise. The first 2 days sucked on no caffeine. Like the first day, oh my God. Like by 10 o'clock, I had no energy. Like no energy. Like when I mean no energy, I needed a nap. No energy. And I started work at I left at 8:30. So yeah, but usually I get up like 2 hours before. I take my pre-workout. I work out. Corey would bring me a coffee. I'd have a coffee. And so by 10 o'clock, I've already had 2 things of caffeine. So in a nutshell, why I was like, ugh. So that day sucked. So I needed 2 naps on my first day. On the second day, I didn't get a headache until about 2 o'clock. Needed 1 nap that day. Majority of that week, I needed, I think until like Wednesday, I needed a nap after work. Was able to finish off the weekend pretty well. I told you, I'm sorry. But that weekend, my parents had a fight at their house, and I didn't go because I knew I'd be tempted by all the food, and they were gonna have drinks and whatnot. And I was just like, no, I can't do that. I can't do it, or I'm gonna be weekend 1 off track. So the weekend definitely hit me hard. This sucks on the first weekend. Then week 2, you add in detox. And you take that every time you take up the Optimize, so you have to take it 3 times a day. So you take in the morning your detox, your Optimize with your mineralized water for 3 times a day. Now this, it's a lemon fruit powder. It says it's ingredients traditionally used to help support healthier liver function and digestive health. Now, if you've ever done the refresh and the fiber sweep, it's like that, but not as thick. So it'd be like having that, but super watered down, and it doesn't get thick though. So that's a plus side on it. You're supposed to shake it, let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes, shake it again, and then drink it. So it recommends that you're supposed to have 8 to 12 flow ounces. I probably did that like 4 to 6 flow ounces that's suggested for the power greens, just because I really hate texture like in my drinks. It makes me gag. So because this is really strong too in the texture stuff, when going down, I also plugged my nose and drank this. It definitely got better as the week went on for week 2. Now week 2, week 2. Oh man. Week 2. Oh, okay. So you take out all meats. So you basically have like your greens, and then fruits and vegetables. Week 2 sucked for me as far as like that emotional piece of it. I didn't have like that crying bit of it part, but I got super irritated, super annoyed, super frustrated. Just really wanted to eat everything in sight. So week 2 was seriously about a mental push. Like it was just like mentality, like you need to do this, you can stick through it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Like, But the weekend on week 2, by the end of the week, I was good. Like I went to my grandma's house on Sunday, not even tempted by anything. I had my fruit for breakfast. It wasn't even a big deal. Like it was cool. No worries about that. Like week 2, actually, as far as the food part, was super easy to follow. It was just, I wanted the weirdest things. Like I wanted coffee, and I don't even like coffee. I just really wanted a caramel macchiato. Like what? I don't even know. Who knows? But I just like, if you've been following on my Instagram stuff, like one night I just like wanted hot Cheetos and a cheeseburger and ice cream, and I just wanted it all. It's not that I like wanted that specifically. It was just like, I want these things. So that was really weird. As far as like the caffeine thing, it's not like I need it. Oh, my Lanta. It's not like I needed it. It was just I really wanted these really random things from there. The other thing that kind of, oh my God. The other thing that actually hasn't been too bad was the non-drinking part. Like other friends and stuff would do it, but I was like, it hasn't been a concern or anything like that. As far as social activities, the first week was because it was a social gathering. I knew the food was going to be there, the drinks were going to be there, and whatnot, and so it just was too early for me to even have that temptation for it. But what has definitely helped me is the accountability from everywhere. Like my coworkers at work know that I was doing this. My family knew I was doing this. And I put it out publicly that I was doing this, that I did not want to fail. I didn't want to be like, oh, I don't have the progress because I fell off the wagon and I didn't do it. And even though I made this big deal about how I was going to do it. So if you are going to do this, I suggest have as much accountability as you possibly can. So that way you don't cheat and you don't mess up, and it just keeps you going, because it's worth it, I think. So I'm on week 3. So week 3. Oh, my Atlanta week 3, I'm tired. If you have not noticed, like by this time I'm like nonstop yawning. I look exhausted. It just gets rough. But week 3, you don't have to take the detox anymore. Yay! But you do add on 2 more pills when you take the Optimize 3 times a day. So this says it helps support beneficial flora in the digestive tract. I don't know. I'm not really into that stuff, so I'm not really sure about that part. But this week you take out majority of the grains and whatnot that you can have. So pretty much you are really vegan, like fruits, vegetables kind of thing. And Monday, Corey's niece had her birthday party at a pizza place with ice cream, cake, and pizza. And we were there for about like an hour and a half, and I'm pretty sure I spent like 15 minutes staring at the pizza. Just staring at it. Just, But anyways, week 3, I've been super tired by the end of the day. Just exhausted from that. I cannot wait to get back to working out. It's really like my main thing. Like I cannot wait to get back to working out. The other thing that you have to do within this is I thought was interesting is that you have to have distilled water. So I had to buy jugs, and you had to add the minerals to it from there. So you're given, I don't know where it is, like this little shaker of minerals that you shake and you put within your water. So you can't even just have regular water even on this. You got to get distilled water and add minerals into it for the water that you drink. I've been typically almost getting a gallon every single day since I've been on this. So I feel like that's awesome. I feel like my skin has seriously cleared up. Like it feels really soft. I feel myself like always touching my skin, which is not good, but it's really cleared up. So I'm like, oh, hey, clear skin, hello, win. But aside from that, I've been sleeping so much better. I wake up before my alarm goes off. It's crazy. I just wake up before my alarm goes off, and that's definitely not what I used to do. So that's also been a bit benefit and a great progress from it. So as far as like progress, I haven't done my measurements because I've been waiting for the end of week 3 to do that. But for week 1, I was down 3 pounds. For week 2, I was down 5.6. So I'm at a total of 8.6 pounds down now. So I'm super pumped to see what Sunday looks like, to have that before and after. But I suggest anyone who's seriously into their exercise regimen, but like half-asses on their nutrition, do this, because it's made me realize so much more how much like snacking I was doing out of boredom, how much overeating I was doing because I was completely full, and how often I was not really hungry but just choosing to eat, where now I can feel that hunger consistently because you eat at 2.5 hours. So this is definitely not depriving yourself, because you eat every 2.5 hours. It's kind of crazy, because I have to actually like be like, nope, you need to eat. Like you need to eat this. Because before it was kind of one of those like, I'm not going to eat. I'm too busy. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. But now it's like, no, I really want to have my food. So I want to eat. So it's keeping that metabolism going. And I can tell because I'm hungry, and I like when it's snack time, I want my snack, where before it's like I could go so long and not eat, and then eat really late at night, and then that's just not really good for your digestive system if your goal is to continue losing weight and just to have a healthier digestive system without stomach aches and whatnot. So it's been super helpful. But I feel like anybody who's seriously into their fitness regimen and is half-assing on the nutrition should do this, because you learn so much, and it's definitely more of a mentality program for Beachbody than it is anything. Like, it is literally like, you have to have the mindset, like, you are going to finish this. You are going to stick to it to a T and get it done, because it's not easy. It is not easy at all, but it's definitely worth it, which I feel like is all of our programs. Whether you're getting into working out, it's not easy, but it is worth it. And once you get to going into it, it becomes easier. So yes, I'm here now, and it's definitely harder each and every week, but you're able to do it each week because you did the last week and you did the week before that, so you can just finish it. So I hope if anybody who has questions or is thinking about trying this, please feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to give you more info. So I hope you all have a great Wednesday. Bye.